Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Neo. In this video, I am working on a sculpted set on my friend. We were just having fun and I was just freestyling with some acrylics that I had like on my mind, in my spirit to kind of play with. So I'm going in, her nails are already prepped and everything. I'm going in with the Young Nails Speed Clear. I've been working with this for a little bit now. And I've kind of got it down, but this first one, you know, sculpting is always different than working with tips. As you can see, I used way too much acrylic on the free edge, and at the tip of where I'm sculpting there's just a big old blob of acrylic. So this one was like the learning curve finger, but I made it work, and the rest of them I kind of made sure that I got it right. But yep, I'm just adding a bead of clear acrylic to basically extend the free edge where I want the nail to have a length to. I'm using it to the number 2 on the nail form, and you can use any nail form. I just found these on Amazon a while ago. I'm also using the Speed Clear to give a base to her natural nail so that we don't have any staining, and if she comes in for a backfill, then I can just fill in with the clear and then add another color on top. So I'm doing that on all of her fingers, all 10 fingers, and then I'll come back with the acrylic color after. And as you can see, like on this finger, the base of the nail that I'm building or sculpting is so thin. That's basically what you want. You do not want to have it as thick as it was on that pinky. So it was just me getting used to working with the forms and the acrylic. But you want the base of the nail, if you're using forms, to be very, very, very thin. It's just to give you a guideline so that when you go in with your actual acrylic color, then you know where to place your product. But that's basically it. So I am still in the fall right now, fall vibes, Halloween vibes. So I wanted to do an emerald green. This isn't really emerald, it's kind of like a teal green, but I was feeling this color. It's a Zulay acrylics color. It's number 40 from her collection. And the Zulay acrylics have been surprisingly, like, I'm like, damn, they're really freaking good. So that's what we're using here. It's the star of the set, this color. I'm going in and I'm adding it to pretty much all of the nails, a full nail of the color. I think one nail is going to be just like kind of like glitter. And on the tips of the nails, I am going to ombre back the glitter from the tip towards the cuticle area. So blending it out as I go down the nail, and it's going to be covering the tip of the nail for the most part. The glitter that I'm using is really pretty. It's a holographic, really chunky acrylic glitter that I got from iGel Beauty. It is called Sunblist, and it's a really pretty color. It's kind of like rose goldy in tone, but it shimmers blue a little bit gold. It's just a nice color. And you know, iGel acrylics are like uber cheap, so go snag those, you know, get what you need. This nail is just gonna be the teal color, and I'm gonna clear cap all of these, so I'm not making this particularly thick. These nails didn't come out thick at all. It's just best to work with thinner beads, smaller beads. You don't have to like whack on the product in a way to like think about building your apex. That will happen while you're working. And you can always go back later, but it's better to have something. It's easier to build up the thickness of your nail than to be like, all right, now I gotta file for 5 days. So this nail, I did a reverse ombre. So the nail plate or the base of the nail is gonna have the glitter, and then I'm gonna ombre it to a glass tip. So yeah, I'm just gonna place a smaller bead and kind of like drag it towards the end of the nail that I've sculpted, but not make it go all the way to the end of the nail, because I want the end of the nail to be clear. So that's basically what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna add the rest of the nails. I think it's the pointer and the thumb is just going to be a full green nail with the glitter ombre on the tip. And then I'm going to go in with my Young Nails clear core. Nope. Speed clear. And then clear cap. now I am filing. So I'm going in with my 80 grit nail file, and I am just trying to get that shape. We're going for like a light coffin shape. It's not really tapered square, it's a good coffin shape. And if you can see, that pinky nail is a little bit thick on the tip just because I had that thicker bead of clear acrylic, but the rest of the nails were fairly nicely, you know, they had a good thickness on them. So I'm just going in to refine my shape. I'm gonna go in after, yeah, I'm going in on that pinky because I was like, damn, this pinky's kind of thick. But yeah, just refining the shape with my 80 grit, and I'm gonna e-file afterwards. So I use the Melody Susie Scamander nail e-file. I used to use the Scarlet one, the one that like has like a desk stand. You can like stick your e-file like up the top of it. I loved that one, but I'm not gonna lie, I was like really bad with using it. I would cut it off all the time while the drill was on, and I would stop it mid, you know, rotations to change bits. Like I just didn't treat it well, and it kind of conked out on me. So I am trying this Commander one. It's nice, it's portable, it's rechargeable, so you don't have to have it plugged in, but I do miss the Scarlet one just because I was using it for so long. But I am using a tapered fine crosscut bit to get in the cuticle area, smooth that out, and then to smooth out the texture of the nail. So you can see I run my thumb across her nail just to see if I feel any lumps or bumps. Yeah, I'm just smoothing out the nail, not, you know, debulking too much. The nails were fairly thin, except for that pinky, you know, don't come for me. But yeah, I'm just smoothing out the nail, running my finger across it, and then cleaning up the cuticle area. And it is a safety bit, so she can't get injured unless like I throw the drill at her or something, you know. After that, I'm gonna actually go in with another bit just because I felt like I wanted the cuticle areas to be very clean. I'll actually go in with a needle bit. It's a diamond bit, and it's safe to use on the natural nail. I usually use it when I'm prepping the nail to kind of clean up the cuticle area, and I'm gonna use it on her to clean up the cuticle area even more, just because I felt like I got a little bit of product in there and it was a darker color. I just wanted to make sure that her cuticle area looked bomb. So after that, I am going in with my buffers, and then I'll be ready to go to the next step. Getting rid of the dust, spraying with alcohol, and brushing with a manicure brush to get the dust out. Make sure we have a good situation for the bling. You know I need some bling. So I was on AliExpress and bought these really gorgeous charms, and I was like dying to use them. I'm using my McCart squeeze glue. It's kind of nice. I really kind of like the whole squeeze the bling gel out onto the nail. It is not a no wipe top coat, so if you are using it, I would suggest, like I'm doing here, add your top coat on top, or you're gonna have that dispersion layer or inhibition layer that you're gonna have to wipe clean later, and it might be a mess if you have like stones and caviar beads. But this giant piece right here I got from AliExpress for like a penny. It's so beautiful. I love it so much, and I was itching to use it with this acrylic color. So I'm just gonna add more rhinestones and caviar beads around it to kind of build up more, just more bling and sparkle on this nail. The rhinestones are just crystal AB rhinestones. They're just like regular flat back rhinestones, and I'm using gold caviar beads from the two dyes. After I'm done cleaning the sidewalls, we gotta maintain that nice shape we made. I'm gonna have her cure for 30 seconds. So all of the fingers except for the glitter one is getting bling. So I added more of the McCart bling gel to the pinky. I'm going in with a glossy top coat and then adding some rhinestones and caviar beads. And I'm pretty much going to do that to every single one of the green fingers. So on this finger, I'm adding like a really cute charm as well. It's another piece that I got from AliExpress. I ordered like a crap ton of like little charms from there, not maybe a month or two ago, and they're all arriving like one by one, so it's exciting. Yeah, this piece I got is like a little cuff, but it has a rhinestone on each side. I thought it was really fun to try today. And then I went in between it. It's like a rainbow, a gold rhinestone rainbow. And then I'm adding rhinestones in between with some caviar beads too. So last thing to do is to top coat the glitter finger. So I'm adding top coat to the bottom and the top of the nail. Remember that tip is glass. And I did mention in a previous video that I don't think that the Speed Clear from Young Nails is as clear as the Core Clear. If you look at this nail, it is not particularly clear. Like I didn't add any glitter to the tip of the nail, and it's not particularly like glassy. I decided to add some rings to this nail. So I'm taking that needle bit that I used on her cuticle area, and I have the speed up really high. I probably have it about 20 RPM and 20,000 RPM, not 20, 20,000 RPM, and I'm just pressing straight into the nail. I'm holding her finger very stiff so that, you know, I don't slip and, you know, cut anybody, even myself too. And I'm placing 2 holes into the very, very tip of the nail. And I have these jump rings that I got from Amazon, and I'm gonna be putting them through. So I'm using actually a nail drill. It's actually not a nail drill, it's like a hand drill with some drill bits, just to clean up the hole, make sure that they're clean and even. And then I'm just gonna use some pliers to add a small jump ring and then a slightly larger jump ring underneath it. So that's what I'm doing on this middle finger. I hope that you like this set. It was really fun. I haven't sculpted a set on a client in a while. I sculpt a lot. I'm in school right now, so it's on our state board. We sculpt like every day in class, but to do it on a person was just different. I'm used to working on, you know, myself or the practice hand. And yeah, I just thought it was really cool to add these rings to the nail. This was a fun set. I love how this came out. Here's a photo shot for you. And then I have a slow-mo action shot, so you can check it out. I hope you like this video. Subscribe if you want some more from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.